Hi, it's me. Uh, it's been a long time. Not that long, but it feels like a lot longer. I never really have anything good to report. Um, I don't really have anything for you as far as anything to help with what's going on in the world today. I can't help with that. I'm sorry. I am so devastatingly alone and lonely that I am losing my sanity in a real way. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to work. For the first time in my life, I can't see even a potential future. It's worrisome. Well, actually, it scares me. I tried to talk about, you know, the dangers of these hidden things in this journey that we're all on. I don't know, maybe I went too fast, but this is so hard for me. I've been alone now, and I'm not talking about relationships. I mean, I lost all my friends. I never had a lot of family to begin with, and then what I had left, I tried to be my authentic self. I tried to speak my truth, and I know everyone's like, oh, that's what's supposed to happen and stuff like that during your awakening and things, but I'm in a small town and I'm isolated, and I keep trying to meet people, I keep trying to make friends, and it's not working out. And I just tried to make a friend, and the first time we hung out, I had to call 911 because of a domestic. Her boyfriend was here. I just wanted to make a friend, just have somebody to have tea with, go for a walk. Talk about TV shows. Nope. And I understand, when you're in a place of desperate or whatever, but what am I supposed to do? It's taken everything right now for me not to just tear apart. I've been alone so long, and I don't know what to do, and I'd like to say that this has helped me more, but it really hasn't. It's kind of made things worse. I really needed people in my life, people that I loved and cared for, and I didn't have that. That was my biggest challenge. And then Mister passed away in May, and that's my kitty cat. He was 15. And it just felt like my world got even smaller of souls that love me for me. I don't know. I don't know what it is that I've done. It doesn't matter how much I clear, how many things I heal, it just doesn't matter. And it's making me feel awful. people need people, and I can't make any connections. I can't make any real soul connections. I can't even make any, like, what's that word? Or like artificial, like, not as deep, you know? I can't even. Not, nothing. I'm going to be 39 in August. Clearly, I'm not having kids, you know? I was looking for a mind, body, soul connection. I never found that either. No partner. My experience with true love, and I don't care. I've been hoping and leaving open space, and people give all these excuses why. And I've been through it, and I've done that. I even forgot about him for 3 years because I was too focused on trying to help everybody not take the jabs. Like I, I forgot to warn him. I mean, I didn't think he would read my message anyway. So my experience with that, and then it doesn't matter how much I let go, I never find anything like it again. I never ever felt anyone as my husband like that, ever. I never had a deep emotional connection. And I don't know, it's clearly just one-sided. Yeah. And because I believed in it, I believed in true love, I thought I was being faithful and loyal to love. So I hung on and I waited, like, for 14 years. I tried to move on. I tried to date others, and I always told them about him. It must be just the fact that he treated me so badly that maybe it has something to do with my CPTSD. I don't know. I never felt that way about another human being ever in my life. Or anything, for that matter. I mean, I learned a lot. It was great for my ascension, my awakening, and everything. Yay. But it's left me devastatingly lonely. I stop myself from crying a lot, and I know that's really not good for my heart chakra. It even says so in that Naked Soul book that I was trying to read. I am so sorry. I feel like I failed everyone, in a way. If I would have had people in my life, if I would have had people here to help me and like share good times, like I'm gonna be alone again on my birthday. Again. I actually got a new kitten. He's in my room. We're still in like the getting to know each other stage, so. But I need somebody here for me. I'm always giving and giving. I'm always taken care of. I'm always, even if I am so unbelievably sad, like on the inside, just hurting, I still try to make other people smile, laugh. I, I've learned to hide it very well. But it's very hard. And I know a lot of people are going through it. If you have any kind of family, hang on to them. Because in these days, it seems like that's all there is. Like I don't get hugged. I don't ever get that feeling of being excited to see somebody. Like, of course, my kitty cats. But I mean, when I speak with God about it, I always say, correction. Like, it's not no one, because, like, no one cares about me. My cats do, and God does. I don't know what I did, you know? Like, before I sat down, I was like, well, if this was my last video ever, like, yeah, I figured out who I am, and where I'm going after this. It may not be exactly clear, and I'm glad, because I want it to be a surprise. I want it to be something that I just don't know, you know? I was always connected to the spirit realm ever since I was a little girl. And I don't know why I ever, maybe because things get so dark that you really hope someone will come to rescue you, and that's why it went from the spirit realm to aliens. I mean, I really thought that being in my room was an alien in 2015. I swear upon my soul, upon Salem's soul and his life and my little new babies. I really did. I thought he was an alien. It turns out that it is all spiritual. It doesn't mean that it's not real. It's very real, more real than anything. In fact, what this is right now is the dream. And when you leave your physical vessel, you wake up. That's your real life. Your eternity is forever. So this really is just a time in soul school. And then you graduate to the greater colleges and universities where we have different jobs and missions, like these people in the UFOs. I don't know it all, but I learned enough to just be okay with it, and not seek anymore. I don't seek out answers anymore like I used to for so long. And that's a nice thing. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my personal life, but I figured that I should at least, wrap things up a little, at least try. So just like everything in our body here, it reflects outside of us, right? So we have the earth, which is the physical body, and then we also have a spiritual realm, right? The earth spirit. Oh, I think my kitten's meowing. But there's always two, right? Opposing forces, generative forces. Even in the terms of generative forces, the earth needed a spirit as well as a body to support us and our life on it. It's always both. I don't really know how these beings do that. Elena Denon knows more about it, but I wish you would stop talking about them being aliens and start being honest. Because it's not. It's not aliens. They're not. She even says they live on another dimension of their planet. That's the spirit realm of that planet. It's an etheric plane. We are on a dimensional plane, and there are other ones. I'm really glad that I found Claudia Nocelli's stuff. And I'm really glad that I found Elena's stuff. I think that every step of the way helps you on your journey, and I kind of had to just let it go. Like their thing, whatever they're doing, If this is the way they feel it needs to be done, okay. But I feel like everyone just deserves the absolute 100% honest to God truth, which is what I've always tried to do here. Not only for myself, but for us all. I knew how hard it was for me and how many times I just wanted to. So excuse me. So I just wanted to make it easier for others so that they didn't have to feel that way. That is part of the CPTSD. But, it's also because I do care. Unfortunately, I just don't have the energy, the mental capacity anymore. Like I can't keep it together even a little. And so I'm going to be no use. I'm sorry. It's trust me, it is really disappointing for me. Like it breaks my heart that this has happened. But I got to save what's left and just try, you know, something. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm going to put my other videos up. I feel like people are just laughing at me, especially the people around here. And I noticed that if you make videos, it'll show your videos in the town you're in, because I see other people's videos that are in my town. I'm like, oh no, that's probably happening to me. And it's not that I'm ashamed, it's just that it's hard enough for me to meet people and talk with people. And there's I don't want people getting scared away even before they even know me at all. Which probably everybody always already thinks I'm crazy. I will never understand that. I prayed my whole life for true love. And then I have those feelings the moment I felt him before he walked in. And I saw him and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the one. That's my husband. And I even told my friend that. I said that right to her. See that guy right there? That's the man I'm going to marry. That's my husband. She's like, what? Him? But I guess I should have listened. Because everybody told me that he was not good. I didn't believe them. I didn't know people would treat other people like that, to be honest. I didn't. I thought that everybody believed in true love and all that, and that's a really bad F up on my part. But I have to live with the consequences, right? Yeah. But I do wish it would happen again, you know? That those feelings, but it never has. Not once, not even close. It's not because of him. It's not because he's super special or super, like, what's that, like, Fitness Men's Health magazine, supermodel. It's, it was his soul, it was his energy. At least I thought so. And for him, it was just lust. Great. I really didn't want it to be about that, but that was a really big part of things. I mean, 1 month after I saw him, I saw that being in my room. So if that didn't happen, if I didn't meet him, I don't know if anything of the rest would have happened. So I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I feel guilty wishing it away. Like, I wish that I never met him, because I do. I do. I would have been able to fall in love with somebody else who wanted to love me back and not just string me along and abuse me and tell me to call you, and then when I do, you yell and scream and freak out because you're with another woman and you act like I'm obsessed with you and you're a stalker or something. Oh, it was so bad. I've never met anyone so fucking vile. I'm sorry. I tried not to curse. Yeah. And so I've been trying to process, that I was abused again. And that's how I got that eating disorder. I kid you not. I never had a problem like that until him. So I called today about some counseling about it. I'm gonna try. It's really hard for me to talk about it. It's so humiliating, because people make so many assumptions. And I just think to myself every time, I'm like, please don't let this ever happen to them, because I don't know. Like, it is the most painful thing that can happen to you. It just kind of leaves you in this limbo after, like you found your true love and you didn't even get to be with them or nothing, and it's like they died. I wish I could have those feelings again. I hope I don't hang on to that guy. I'm sad about that I never got to feel that way again. It was just magical. My soul that's what lit my flame, you know? The flame of creation, your God spark. It's what helps you create. That's what Thorhan did for Elena. And that's what Helen did for Claudio. I know it. Love's a powerful thing. Even just in like a friendship way, when you have a bond with someone. I'm not jealous or envious of them at all. I just, all I wanted from this was to not be alone anymore. I didn't have to make anything up. It ruined my life to fucking talk about it. I tried to figure out a way to explain it to everybody. But no matter what I do, they just like to make excuses, and it's just leave it up to Jesus. Da, da, da. They don't understand that I need people, and it's killing me. I don't know what to do. I've been around people who've just wanted me to change, not be myself. And that hurts me. So, my new kitten's name is Marvin, by the way. Marvin the Martian. So I better go. Please pray for me that I find some people who truly love me for me and that want to be around. Because nobody wants to be around. They all have boyfriends or this or that, and then it just falls apart. Or I've got to call 911 because he's trying to come in the window. He seriously tried to come in the door. Why is the door locked? Rah! He thought we were in here having... He thought I was a lesbian. And that I'm trying to steal his girlfriend. I'm not kidding with you. It's so embarrassing. He called 911 on me and told them that I was holding his girlfriend hostage. Yeah. The cops knew it wasn't true. I called them. They knew. Like, is this, they said the address. I'm like, yeah, it's me. They already knew. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just calling because I heard him say that he was going to call you guys, and I did not want, like, the SWAT team showing up. And they're like, yeah. So that's what's going on across the hall. He lives directly across the hall from me. This guy. Yeah. And I'm not gay. I'm not bi. I like men. I mean, most of the time. I'm definitely not a man hater. No, 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 no. But, with the jabs and everything, like, oh, it's not their fault, I guess. Uh, but yeah, that killed that for me, so, anyway, I hope the rest of you are better than me. I mean, maybe if you keep in mind that it's spiritual, like, I'll probably have to go and listen to what Elena says about the whole physical, non-physical thing, and how they do that, and the density and dimensions and shit. I know that was in her other book, but I'm not reading it. I have it downloaded for free. Or, I mean, I'm not buying it. I have it downloaded for free. So, because I think that's wrong. Deception is wrong. I don't care. Oh, well, people have to learn. Well, look what it did for you. Yeah, but damn, that was really painful. I thought, like, and yeah, I've seen a craft right in the sky in my old building. I've seen it with my own eyes. Like, I'm sitting here in this body with, awake and breathing. Well, you're breathing when you're sleeping too, but you get what I'm saying, right? But that was probably one of the man-made ones, one of ours, you know? There's that physical and spirit. So the blue light is spirit. Red, body. Blue is spirit. Like I was talking about with the generative forces, red and blue. Red, body, blue, spirit. So, you know, I don't know, but they never came back, and that that causes me a lot of pain, anger, confusion a lot of the time, because why they even show up? Why would you even make that connection with me and let me feel you like that and know that you're looking back at me just to leave me here? In my books, it says that if you can survive the isolation stage, which is what I'm in right now, which I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know. I think I've already effed it, you know? Unless it's like a last minute Lacey thing, I just slide in right at the last second and make it, which would be excellent. Oh, yeah. So let's hope, because this is definitely what I'm going through. I think it was either I read that in Initiation, or I read that in the Initiates of the Flame, or it was in the Secret Teaching of all Ages. I don't remember. I'm not just saying that so that you read all three. I honest to God can't remember. So anyway, I really wish you well. I know things are crazy. I don't think it's gonna get any easier. But, I guess we can just make do. I would just like to spend time with people while there's time left to do so. Yeah. People that loved me for me, saw me for me, and appreciated me for me, and that I could do that back and feel safe and comfortable. And yeah. See, I thought that one day that I would be around people like me, like that the world would have changed and awakened individuals could have come together, you know. I don't want it to be about us versus them. It's just about peace of living, you know, especially for individuals like me who don't have You know, a lot of us, I guess, separate from our families during awakening, but I don't even have an option of going back. I'm not invited for a Thanksgiving. There's been none of that since I was 17 years old, and it wasn't good before then, so yeah. So please pray for me, that I find people that I can make connections with, you know? Like, true love might be a huge far stretch, but, you know, because I'd be content with that if I could have a husband. He's your best friend. You know what I mean? We'll do stuff together. But if that man I loved would have told me that he didn't love me, he never did. You know? He just kept stringing me along. Oh yeah, I'll see you on Thursday. I'll see you on Sunday. I'll see you after my birthday. Just bullshit me along. I was a just in case. Just in case it didn't work out with anybody else. But what I learned is that when people love you, they'll definitely show you. They'll definitely show you. So with that, take care. Like, I'm sorry I couldn't show you Marvin. It's just not a good time. He's a little tuxedo cat. He's a little fluffy feller. And he's got curly fur on his tummy. And he's got one black toe, like Salem. And to be honest, I didn't even know which kitten I was going to get. And the lady dropped him off last night. And he's perfect. He was sent from God, picked from God for me. So it even looks like Mr., who passed away. Yeah. And I thought maybe that would make me sad, but it doesn't. So, because I saw Mr. in a dream in the spirit realm shortly after he passed away, just like I saw my dog, Dixie. And they both showed me that they were spirits and they could disappear and reappear. Like what I called at the time, I was like, oh, Dewey, you're a ghost. My dog, Dixie Doo. And yeah, so I know that I'll see them again, and I know that my afterlife is going to be incredible. I'd really like to enjoy this life that I have here now. It'd be great because like I had, before the incident on the weekend, I had tea with her, and just being around someone, and, you know, we talked about Sailor Moon and stuff like that, and just being around somebody helped uplift my mood. Like I didn't do anything to my apartment. Like I didn't put anything up or take anything out of the boxes after Mr. passed away. I just kind of shut down. And just spending 1 hour with somebody to have a nice time. And I was able, you know, to do, I don't know, if you can't really see all the things that I did, but, you know, I finally took the paint off, or not the paint tape off of the ceiling and the borders of the wall right down here where I'm pointing, like at the border here. There was that green tape on there for like 2 or 3 months now. I just didn't even take it off after I painted, because after Mr. passed away, it was very, very hard for me. I was kind of in like a numbness and a shock. It was very bizarre. But I seen him in my dreams, and he showed me that he's a ghost. A spirit in the spirit realm. Yeah, I've seen that. And this is why, you know, people will see their loved ones and stuff like that in dreams and stuff, and it feels real. That's what that is. Your astral body, your spirit body, you're traveling. We all do it. I'm sure this is how people got their visions, you know, from God all throughout the ages. It's just interpreted differently, different perspective of seeing it, I guess. But yeah, so this made me somewhat better, because I feel like, you know, maybe by uploading it, it'll help. But I don't know, because nothing I ever did before helped. It just made everything worse. And I mean, like, it's not like I can't enjoy my own company and I don't do my own thing every day, but I've been doing that for 6 years and I've been alone since I was 17. So, I don't know. I put on weight, even though it may not look like it, I did. I had a really cool belt on earlier, but I took it off. Oh, here, I'll show you. Oh, God, my foot. Ugh. Check this out. I got this cool belt that goes on my dress. That's cool, right? I got it off that Temu site. It was like $4, but I took it off when I got home because it's a little hot out, so it was a little hot under the belt. It felt warm. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got like a little rose. This is called a rose pattern on it. Yeah. So, and I had like a really cool straw hat, but it's in my bedroom. But I'm really gonna go this time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. My kitten wasn't meowing. That was somebody outside. So, but I'm gonna go and check on him now. And yeah, I'm a bit worried. No, that's not enough. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm trying to be at peace with it, but like every day, alone, alone, alone. And I don't want to be making a video. That's why I haven't. It's not because, like, I just feel like people will judge me before they even get to know me. And they do. And so it's just kind of pushed me further and further and further away. So I don't even know if I'm going to post this. Like, I know what people will suggest. Well, move from your town, do this. I've tried. Alright, take care, everybody. Be well. Oh, and if I didn't mention this in my videos, you won't see it. When people are saying nothing can stop what's coming, that comes down to like the whole God's plan. Like the Bible and how it says about deception and this and that. Oh yeah, the fallen angels, all that. That's what it is. It's just interpreted differently throughout the information that's out there. So, but I can't do any more than that. Spiritual. Yeah. So I do care, and I wish you well. I really hope it just, for a miracle, divine intervention miracle, things can just get better. But until then, take care, everyone. Bye.